So after the firing, a lot of this stuff, the voice and stuff like that, started popping out a lot. I was driving around aimlessly, not really knowing where I was going, seemed to think in my perspective that I knew what I was doing with my day when I didn't have the first fucking clue. Never had a clue from the time I got up to the time I laid my fucking head at night. I just seemed to be directed without any real thought process. No real thought process. So that went on for quite a few months. And then finally, I pushed. Soon as I could get my thought process for my day to finally start make sense, like more control over my direction, not just the aimlessly moving, then I started looking for a job. And I applied online. Happened to come across the idea of flagging. So I signed up with Safety First, got my course, got out flagging. A lot more torment still. I experienced some on the work site. It was rough. It was rough. So needless to say, I didn't feel I was safe enough for flagging. I started looking for another job. And instead of online, I decided to go face-to-face applying. Everywhere I applied to that day, everywhere, one single day, everywhere called me back. Everywhere. It was beautiful. So long story short, I did pretty good. Just spur of the moment, because they saw my resume, I was taken on at Mark's Works Warehouse as the operations and assistant manager. I do that every day. I've been there close to a year now, 10 months. I think it's just over 10 months now. And I do that every day, getting stronger every day. Thank goodness for the manager. She's phenomenal. She is absolutely phenomenal, patient. She sees in me what I'm not giving credit to, what I'm not focusing on. I've still got a lot of good stuff that shows through on my day-to-day basis, but because I'm not able to be what I once was on my daily basis, and typically because it's just their torment at me constant, right? So it's not because I can't. It's not because I don't have it. It's simply because they won't leave me alone so that I don't get to use forward what I have. So it's been a struggling year, but I'm progressing, and that's why these videos. That's why I started posting these videos. It seemed the more that I grounded this that I'm going through to the reality of this universe, the more I was able to be quiet in my day and have more control over my thought process, what I want to do in my day. I still haven't been able to proactively think about my next workday. That's just goal in mind. I'm really trying to pull myself together as a human here. I don't know how many times I told Kathy that she probably should hire somebody else for the position. But she has stuck with me, told me I'm too emotional in my decisions. Just let it go, and just focus on what I got. And she's amazing. She's helping me to voice more. It's and I mean, Mark's is a beautiful company to work for. Their perspective on what they want shows in the day-to-day interactions, and they genuinely want this to be a better place, this to be a better world. Like they grasp for what's good. Beautiful company. MB Liquor put on the face that's what they were about. Let me tell you, when it got right down to it, it was all about a waste of time to make it look as if they're being productive in the company. That is it. Lots of money spent, but no follow through on any of the programming. Marks, on the other hand, they actually ask for accountability on a very regular basis. It's kind of cool. So just saying, despite the crap, who I am is shining through. It proves I was a fantastic employee for them, despite what they tried to make me look like on the outside. If you could have seen my termination letter, she walked around the store with a stern look on her face. Weird. My termination letter.